Hi, I'm Chris Casteel in the Washington Bureau of the Oklahoman. When I first came to Washington, I was surprised to find out that Oklahoma Senator Don Nichols, a Republican who was very conservative, regularly played tennis with Ohio Senator Howard Metzenbaum, a Democrat who was very liberal. I would have thought that the two men would have had trouble even being in the same room together. They were total ideological opposites. The reality is that the most exclusive club in the world, as the U.S. Senate is called, isn't that different from your neighborhood. There may be people you know whose political views are totally different from your own, but you still like having them over for a cookout. The sometimes heated Senate debates you see are somewhat akin to professional wrestling. There can be some acting involved in the fighting. So we come to Senator Tom Coburn and President Barack Obama. About 2.5 years ago, I covered a press conference that two men held when Obama was still in the U.S. Senate. The topic was the bill the two senators wrote to require the White House to establish an internet site showing all of the government's grants and contracts. I walked out of the press conference with Senator Coburn and we ran into Senator Obama, who started teasing Coburn about his new haircut. Coburn cracked back that, well, at least he had hair. It was funny to see them ribbing each other, and it was clear that they genuinely liked each other. That friendship survived a long political season in which Coburn campaigned for Obama's opponent, Senator John McCain, and criticized Obama's proposals. The friendship also survived Coburn's staunch opposition to the stimulus bill last month and to some of Obama's cabinet nominees. Many of you may have seen Coburn give the president a hug after Obama addressed a joint session of Congress 2 weeks ago. Coburn told me last week that he had received about 50 letters to his office criticizing him for hugging the president. He said he didn't know what people in Oklahoma would be worried about since he is not aligned with him politically. It's possible they're criticizing him for something they may not quite understand. Maybe there's not enough bipartisanship for some people on the issues of the day. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of mutual respect and affection among some of the people who do battle here. Look for more on Senator Coburn's thoughts about President Obama in the Oklahoman.